I think it's useful to get a federal perspective as well. And given the Hatch Act, I can't ask Mr. Gauthier to comment on the Supreme Court decision. But I think the following is fair game. Can you let us know if the Coast Guard has any plans to alter its hiring and retention practices?
Thanks for the question. I really don't. I think the Coast Guard's focus really is about their recruiting effort is all about those seeking or having a propensity to serve. That's what the whole recruiting effort is about, and just maximizing that diversity. On the retention side of the things, the promotion aspects within the military system, there's laws prohibiting affirmative action associated with a session, and therefore it's already not a part of that whole criteria. Even the Coast Guard Academy, the propensity to serve, the education, the physical, and the medical is really the evaluation criteria by which you get into and ascend within the ranks of the Coast Guard. I mean, the Coast Guard right now is certainly not immune to recruiting efforts, as all the services are, and I think that's more emblematic of a kind of a society aspect of things. So the predominant efforts are all about focused on engagement with all affinity groups across all sets. The Coast Guard, I think, has had more, been with the Coast Guard for a year. Prior to that, I spent 22 years with NCIS. And it's amazing to me as I think about that time as a former Marine as well. The focus is on educating people about what the Coast Guard does. The depth and scope of missions and the skills needed, particularly in STEM and elsewhere, that's really the bulk of the recruiting effort. I just don't think a lot of people understand how much the Coast Guard does. When you look at 11 statutory missions, what's brought to bear, it's pretty significant. And so that focus is all about making sure that the service is reflective of those in the communities that we serve. So I don't think the decision's going to have an impact because there's no plan to change the manner in which we're recruiting or retaining efforts.
Thank you.